On former Obama National Security Advisor Susan Rice to testify before Congress under oath after reports that she sought the identities of Trump officials to be revealed in intelligence reports. Rice responded to the growing calls earlier today.
Rand Paul is suggesting that you be subpoenaed to testify. Would you be willing to go to Capitol Hill?
You know, Andrea, let's see what comes. I'm not going to, sit here and prejudge.
Let's take it to a congressman, who's also calling for Susan Rice to testify. Look who's here, former Trump transition team vice chair, Marsha Blackburn. Congressman, you sent a letter to the Intelligence Committee demanding that Rice testify. Rice didn't seem so hot on the idea earlier today. Why do you think Rice didn't seem so hot on testifying?
I think Susan Rice has a very complicated history with the truth. You can look at what she said about Bo Bergdahl. You can look at what she said about Benghazi. And now you can look at this. And Liz, you know, she used a double negative. I didn't give nothing to nobody. That means she gave something to somebody. And we've got 3 members of the transition team, Chris Collins, Lou Barletta, and I. We have a letter that is in to Congressman Nunes and Schiff and Senators Warner and Burr. And yes, we want to know, we want her to come up here. She needs to say, if she unmasked the names of American citizens, if she unmasked the names of members of Congress, she knows that this is a crime and she needs to come in. She doesn't need to be fearful. If she did nothing wrong, then she should not be fearful of coming in under oath and testifying and saying what she did or did not do.
You know, Congressman, where's Adam Schiff on this unmasking? Where's the ACLU? Are any Democrats saying to you or anybody you know privately that they are concerned about this?
Everyone should be concerned about this, but it's amazing that we're hearing nothing come from the Democrats as far as their concern with the unmasking or what may have been an infringement on the American people. So indeed, we want them to speak up. ACLU, I would love to know where they are on this, that individuals' names would have been acquired through incidental collection, if you will, and then that they were unmasked. What was the reason for that unmasking? Was it done for political purposes?
You know, Congressman, Susan Rice at first denied knowing anything about this revealing and intelligent documents of Trump's, the president's name and his aides' names. But today she not only said she did know, but it was her duty. Let's listen.
We can't be passive consumers of this information and do our jobs effectively to protect the American people. Imagine if we saw something of grave significance that involved Russia or China or anybody else interfering in our political process, and we needed to understand the significance of that. For us not to try to understand it would be dereliction of duty.
Okay, why deny it if she says now it's her duty? She was denying that she knew about it.
Well, and there again, another part of her complicated relationship with the truth, because she admits that, yes, they were aware of this information and combing this information to see if there was something they, in their view, in their opinion, would be harmful to the American people. To me, this is absolutely astounding. And yes, indeed, people should be up in arms about this. Why were they surveilling the Trump transition team? What were they looking for? Why did they have this incidental collection? And through this incidental collection, who did they unmask? She should come in and say why she was combing the information, what she was looking for, what her expectation was, but then what she did or did not find.
Can you subpoena her to testify?
I think the intel community the committee has every right to subpoena her.
Okay,
I hope they do.
Thank you, Congressman. Come back on the show. We'd love to talk to you again.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next up, according to the mainstream media,